This is an SRT engine. Now I'm going to show you an SRT killer.
Some little critter feet all over the back of this car. I just want to go hit the gas and go boom, boom. It's a sexy car. I hope it's good. Oh, we went with the...
I just bought a 2016 Lexus GS-F out of Copart for $16,000. It was totaled out and sold at auction in Tampa, Florida as a result of the recent Hurricane Milton. The water line on the car was pretty low, so it seems to be like a pretty good car. Is the damage going to be worse than the pictures, or is it not going to be that bad? Who really knows? The transporter's going to be here in a couple minutes to deliver this bad boy, and we'll get to see how it really looks firsthand. But will we be able to return it to its former glory? Stick around to the end of the video to find out.
I'm excited. The Lexus GS has finally showed up. Now comes a moment of truth. It's a big boy motor. It needs a big boy jump pack. Get some power going to this thing. See what we got. Well, that wasn't very eventful. Let's get a better jump pack out here. Oh, this thing is sweet. The moment of truth is when we try to start it. Does it have a rod knock? Does it start at all? Who knows? 4.9 volts. So the battery was dead. Listen to that. Oh yeah. Oh, what is it with me in these performance cars? I just love it. Gosh, I need to get a bigger garage in my house. I want every one of them. Let's see if the alternator's good. Alternator's good. Well, the transporter will get it off the trailer for us, and then we can pull it around to the shop, do our initial intake on it, see what we got. Listen to that thing. Oh, is that sweet sound? Oh my gosh. I just want to go hit the gas and go boom, boom. That is a crazy sound for a Lexus. You don't think of that when you think of Japanese performance. This thing sounds like a muscle car from the 70s. Oh, man. Woo! It's got a black roof on it. That's different. Look at these wheels back here. Oh my gosh. The offset on these things. I don't want to buy those tires. It's got quad piston calipers back there, a red interior. It's got some dirt to go along with it, but you know it's going to shine up nice. All right, I'm taking this thing over to the shop. This is going to be fun. I'm trying to keep it under 100 between here and the shop. I am like a kid in a candy store with this thing. What a fun car. Now let's check it out. I mean, it looks like it's got some good tires on it. I don't know if that's carbon. Oh wow, you can feel the heat coming out of those vents. Isn't that interesting? These are actually real vents. And the mirrors. The body looks like it's in good shape. I wonder if there's heat coming out of this one too. There is. I mean, substantial amount of heat. You got the Brembo calipers on there. Here's our water line here. So that's something we're always interested in is how high did the water go? Did it actually get inside the car? So let's open the doors and take a look, see what we can find. One of the telltale things I always do right off the rip is check the seats. If the seats don't move, then you know the water was up into the mechanicals on the seats, and you're gonna have problems. So this seat is moving forward and backward, that's nice. Up, down, and the back goes. So this seat's actually working in its entirety. We'll pull those panels off and we'll check the carpet underneath and see if there's any water in there. Another thing that you can do frequently is check in the door jambs. This car obviously hasn't been cleaned at Copart, but a lot of times they come in, they're all cleaned and you can't really tell, but they usually miss the door jambs. So if you look inside of here, you'll find the water line a lot of times. This car has not been cleaned and I don't see a water line, which is very encouraging, especially since the seat works. Look for a water line back here. Again, I don't see anything here. I don't see anything up in this door jamb. Very encouraging. Another trick is checking the bottom of the seats. They do not paint the metal on the seat frames. So if the seat frame gets water on it, it will be rusty. So all we do is we lift the seat up all the way and then we check. Yeah, so that looks good. That's very encouraging. Oh, somebody was having a party in here. We got some little critter feet all over the back of this car. Oh my gosh, interesting. I don't see hair. I'm not sure they were living in here, but somebody was having some fun. Check out this carbon fiber lip on the trunk. Let's check the trunk. This is a telltale sign. If water got in the trunk, then you know water was pretty high. And it tends to stay in the trunk. It's always the spare tire well. You know, we can look around here, which it's got the dust, but it's fine. but the spare tire well will tell us pretty much everything. If water got in here, then you know it's a high water line. Oh, that's a thing of beauty. Look at that, dry as a bone. Love it, love it, love it. Man, this is gonna be a good car. Okay, what else we got? Well, let's check the driver's seat. It's more common to get water on the driver's side than the passenger side, because what happens, the car gets in water and then the owner wants to get something out of the car. They want their sunglasses or whatever they left in it, and they will open the driver's door, let water pour in the car while they get their stuff, and then close the door, which will leave water just on the driver's side because it's not high enough to go over to the passenger side sometimes. All right, so driver's seat moves forward, moves backwards, moves up, moves down. Nice, 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 nice. All right, we got a good car. Got a good car. That water line I think was high. We will pull up some carpets and just verify that no water got inside of it. And look at this instrument cluster. When I turned the car on, there wasn't a single light. Now I've got a park light, I think. Yeah, one light that says park. Who knows, probably because the car's in park. Looks like a good car. I'm excited, I'm encouraged. Next step is get it on the rack and do our frontline inspection. We got the GS-F finished on the mechanical side, and I got to drive it all weekend. What a blast, fun car. But my son, he washed it for me, which was great. However, look what we discovered. We've got this glue along the side. We knew about this. We can get the glue stripped off, but the reason we got it over here on the body shop side is because of the roof. Once we got all the dirt off of it, we discovered that the roof is just really faded, and we're gonna have to strip this down, get a fresh coat of paint on it, get the shine back on the roof, get it looking good. We've also got a problem with the spoilers. This carbon fiber looks great, and this rear one looks really nice. But the spoiler here on the top of the windshield is pretty bad. It's all faded and just doesn't look good. So Nate here, he can work some magic for us. He's gonna try to get that one back looking like this one. Let's see how he does. We got the spoiler all stripped down, got the spots filled that we needed filled, but I wanted to show you something that was very interesting. It ends up that this is a plastic piece that GM has put a carbon fiber wrap on. This is carbon fiber, but it is just a wrap that is put around the plastic. So very interesting, not a genuine full carbon fiber piece. Regardless, we got it stripped down, we got it filled, getting ready to put some primer on it, get some color on it, get it back on the car. We started to strip the roof down to prep it for paint, and we discovered it's a wrap. So let's take a look. So there's a whole process that we have to go through where we take the heat gun and heat up the vinyl so that you can then take the scraper with a plastic razor blade, scrape the vinyl off. Then we have an adhesive remover that you spray on the leftover glue, then we can scrape the glue off. But what we've discovered in the process is that the white paint that's underneath, the clear coat, has started to come off of it. So the actual original paint job is damaged. It's probably why they wrapped it. But it leaves us in a pickle. What should we do? Leave a comment down below and then watch to the end to see if you were right. Okay, we've got it all taped off and covered, so we're ready to spray the car. And the real question is, if we go with the tri-stage white paint that's on the car that requires a base coat, a mid coat, and a clear coat, or if they just throw on a glossy black and call it a day. I'm not sure what they're gonna do. Let's see what these guys end up putting on here. The guys just texted me from the body shop. They've got all the tape off of the GS-F, and it's time for the big reveal to see what we've got. Did they go with white? Did they go with black? I don't know. I left it up to them. Let's see what they did. It's a sexy car. I hope it's good. Oh, we went with the white. Went back with the factory color. I should have known better. These guys are all about doing what's the most complicated, gets them more hours. It is a much better paint job that's doing it right. I'm kind of glad that they went that route. I was a little hesitant because I didn't want to spend the money on it, but it looks good. Somebody can always put a wrap on it again later. This gives them more options. And look how this spoiler came out. Wow, that is great. I mean, the thing almost looks like it's brand new. I'm really impressed with how they were able to bring the color back out on that. So that's it for this car. We are ready. It is finished. It's gone through everything. This thing's ready to go to detail. Let's get it out of here. Man, is she looking sexy. I just love the look of this car. It is going to be a shame to let this one go. It just came back from detail and it has got all the shine to it. I just love it, love it, love it. All the carbon fiber, the orange calipers you can now see shining out. I like how the white roof turned out. I think the guys did a good job with that. Really does complement the car very well. And the detail guys, they got all that sticky glue off of here. I was worried about that, but they were able to get that all off. The combination of this car, especially with this red leather interior, I think this thing is going to sell quick. It's a shame because I enjoy it. I love looking at it, but eventually they've all got to go. So was it worth it or not? I don't know. Let's go take a look at the numbers. I snuck upstairs so I could get away from all the noise of the shop
and go over the numbers on this Lexus GS-F. What an exciting car, fun car, and good car. We got it in and out of the shop quick, and as you know, that is key. In addition, it didn't need a whole lot of parts. With all the auction fees and everything from Copart, we had $16,155 into the car. We spent $650 transporting the car, spent $145 on storage. We put a new battery in it that was $100. We had some payroll allocated to the car that was a couple $100. We had to paint the roof, which ended up costing us about $650. We got $300 into the detail. So all said and done, we spent about $2,000 fixing the car. So total where it sits now, $18,150 into the car. So that is just great. Good car. It's going to move quick. That will not sit on the lot long. Discounting the mods on the car, if we put it out there at 82%, that puts the car at $32,500. Might not get that. There's not a lot of them out there. It's a very rare car. Worst case scenario, we're still going to get $30,000 for this car. So with $30,000 and 18.1 into it, that leaves us a contribution margin of almost $12,000. So bam, home run car. Love it. Get me some more of those, especially so I can drive it. Hate to see that one go, but certainly a good car. So that's a wrap. Thanks for watching to the end. If you like this kind of content, like and subscribe. Until next time, I'm Matt Ryan, and this is another episode of Northern Kentucky Auto.